I've just noticed they take very long hours, and sometimes some things can go wrong. And when they go wrong, you understand. I just want to say that I'm extremely delighted by the proceedings. The other side have obtained stay orders, which for me is interesting and fantastic, because I've looked at those stay orders, and the grounds for it is that they're claiming diplomatic immunity. I'm a former foreign minister, and I know that diplomatic immunity does not apply to criminal charges. So I've given my instructions to the legal team that we have to proceed to that court and address this issue of immunity for a criminal offense. It doesn't exist anywhere in the world, but the system has to work, and we have to respect the rulings of the higher court. We will go there respectfully, and we already we already prepared ourselves for that, and it's very exciting. So I think that it's always a problem. When people lie, they even forget the lies that they have made before. So they're in a very precarious position. I feel sorry for the bank, because I think they are extremely being misled by certain operatives within the bank. We have amazing evidence that we'll be presenting to that higher court, because we really also want to deal with this issue of diplomatic immunity of the bank, because that so-called diplomatic immunity is one of the things that have been used by the bank to frustrate not just myself but other Kenyans that have done business with them, that they can claim diplomatic immunity for impunity of the type that you're witnessing, that they're even facing criminal charges, and then they hide behind diplomatic immunity. I think there's a reason for everything, but I'm excited to go to the higher court to deal with an issue that they've raised themselves. Just like now, they went to the DCI and they lied at the DCI, and see where they are today. So with that issue of the diplomatic immunity, I'm even more interested and more excited. We'll meet there. Thank you very much.
Indeed, thank you so much. A right to go to court and to seek whatever prayers they want. But the manner in which the bank has gone to court speaks a lot about, abuse of process, and you cannot say it in any other manner. The accused person was supposed to have been in court yesterday morning and was out of the jurisdiction. The orders were that he appears today. He has not appeared. After he failed to appear yesterday, the court later on gave orders. And we do not blame the court, because the court was not given the proper facts of this matter. One is that the court was not told that that accused person has absconded court. So by the time the court is giving this order, it was not within the knowledge of that court that the person who was seeking orders was already disobeying court orders. We have received instructions. We will proceed and take this information to court. But as we do so, it is important to know that even the bank, knowing fully well that Waziri here and his family and the companies related to him were the principal complainants in this matter. You would be so shocked that they filed this petition and excluded all of them from that petition. So it's a petition filed at night, and at that particular point, you wonder what kind of practice a bank that has been established under an act of parliament can behave in that manner. That is what we call impunity, and these actions just demonstrate the fact that they fear the truth. The beauty of it is that all this information, as I've said, will go to the higher court, And I am sure Justice Chacha Mwita, as he has always done, will actually deal with this matter. And in the fullness of time, not only this Charles, the accused person by the name Charles, will face this particular court, but many others will actually follow train. And I think it's a blessing in disguise that they have gone to court to deal with that issue of immunity. Immunity, we will deal with it now once and for all, so that no one will actually be telling us they are immune. We have a diplomat, a person who was a diplomat, who was arrested, a Venezuelan diplomat, was arrested, arraigned in this court, faced murder charges, and is now at committee as we speak. You can imagine if that person would have brought out that flag of immunity. It means that person would have killed anyone and will not face the force of the law. So that is how serious this issue is. That someone is saying, I can do anything to you guys and to anyone, including a person who has been a cabinet secretary in this country. And there's nothing that the law will do. That is the seriousness of this matter. So we are very sure by next week we'll get directions. We are already in that court and we'll update. But take it from us, as sure as the sun will actually rise from the east tomorrow and set in the west, these people will come and take plea. This matter file has not been closed, and the court is very clear. It is only awaiting the finding by Justice Chacha Mwita. And even on that issue, remember, courts have already dealt with that issue. It will not be, a reinvention of the wheel, but justice will be served. In the meantime, our client will remain protected, and nothing will happen in advancements of this matter. Because if anything, they try anything, it will be very clear that that is now what we have said, abuse of process, and this country has reached a point where it cannot countenance abuse of process by anyone, leave alone the bank itself. So thank you so much.